So, Mark, you're one of the rare guests on this show that was born and raised in Kelowna. So tell us what was it like growing up here?
Yeah, it was awesome growing up in Kelowna. I loved it. Obviously, I've lived in other cities and came back for a reason because it's pretty amazing here in Kelowna. Growing up was great. Went to elementary and high school in Kelowna, South Kelowna Elementary and Kelowna High School. Grew up by Gallagher's Canyon on June Springs and.
Oh wow.
Pretty cool. Riding motorbikes around, picking apples when you're young. Doing the odd job. So it was awesome. Yeah.
Was it? Did they have the golf course?
Yeah. The golf course was there. Yeah, I used to go with my dad and pick up random golf balls on the side of the road and then sell them to the golfers coming back up. So sell the balls back to them.
Tell us about some of the changes you've seen in the city.
Obviously, the growth has been pretty crazy. Yeah. I like the growth because I'm in business, so it's good to see growth and healthy community and a lot of business owners and business people coming to Kelowna to either grow their business or start new businesses. So and obviously being in marketing, it helps. I can help them out and help them progress their business.
That's great. So when did you decide to get into marketing? Was it something that you were always kind of good at or something that came later in life?
I did take marketing courses in university, so that was kind of my start. And then I worked for the city for 7 or 8 years and did some marketing and community relations jobs within the city. So
interesting. Is that like tourism?
No, it was more Parks Department, so I dealt with all the major events, the Wake Fest, the Thunderfest, Center of Gravity, Canada Day, you kind of name it. I was involved in all the events. So
yeah, and tell us what you love about marketing. I mean, you've been doing it for a while now.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. It's just it's cool to see. You bring in a new client that has a business. Either that's new or is looking for something different or looking to grow, and to help them market and grow their business and just see the success on the other end is pretty awesome. And implementing new technologies and artificial intelligence and different things that that is not always common in marketing, and just trying to do new things to get the businesses excited about marketing.
Sure. So I'm guessing you probably follow some famous international marketers. Like, where do you get your inspiration from?
Well, I've got a couple of really good business partners, Nico Freer and Barry Kretchen. So they're good marketers on their own as well.
Right.
And I've got really good relationships with a lot of local marketing companies as well. So there's a lot of business in Kelowna. So we end up trading clients and you're not always doing the exact same thing. So some clients are looking for something different. So you pass off some business to other clients in different areas.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a great marketing community in Kelowna for sure.
That's the way realtors are supposed to work, right? We're supposed to refer, and usually we do, but it's also quite competitive. So how do you give us an example of someone that you might refer out versus a client that you think is a really good fit for you?
Yeah, definitely for sure. There's some really high end kind of website design functionality. We build websites and do it very well, and e-commerce websites. But then there's some custom websites that are just kind of the next level where we could do them, but we want to concentrate more on local, Okanagan clients, and some of those clients just have a little more need to have a big custom team to go after and give them exactly what they're looking for.
Right.
So I passed off different clients that weren't exactly the right fit for us, but there's a lot of quality people in Kelowna that do it. But reverse too, there's some companies that have given us business because we specialize in local business and growing them, and sometimes it's not the right fit for those other marketing companies.
Cool. So you've got artificial intelligence, which helps you with the marketing. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we've got a specialized software that we use for our online marketing, specifically Google Ads. And so what we do is obviously we've got our professionals that set up our Google Ad campaigns to help drive traffic and customers to our clients' websites. And the artificial intelligence gets added to that campaign, and it just maximizes your budget. So if we're competing against a different client that's spending a lot more money in a certain area, right, we can start to compete with them with a lower budget because the artificial intelligence maximizes positioning, and it starts to learn where to bid the best spots and on those keywords. And yeah, it's been pretty amazing. We've had in real estate, actually, we've had a client where at the start they were getting about 1,000 clicks to their website through the marketing.
How often? 1,000 clicks?
1,000 in a month.
In a month, okay.
Yeah.
So most of your metrics are monthly? Yeah,
monthly. Yeah. So our clients get a monthly report on everything that's happening, and then I obviously go through and show them what's happening.
Right. So you started with 1,000 clicks a month? Yeah,
and then in about, believe it was about 6 or 7 months, they're up to about 10,000 clicks per month. So just incredible, progress, and it just maximizes your budget. So it finds out the right spots where people are clicking and going to the site, and it'll start to put those advertisements in the right spot so they get clicked more often.
I see.
With the right clients.
So just trying to picture this. So if I have a website, real estate website,
yep,
I'm going to see ads for my website on other people's websites.
It works in a few different ways. So you can search something like real estate Kelowna specifically on Google, and then an ad will come up, a text ad.
I see.
And your website will be a click through that ad.
Right.
And then also we've got display ads, which are shown on various other websites on the internet. And you can add them to local websites. So Castanet allows Google Ads, which we run ads on. Global News, just for a couple of local examples.
Right.
A lot of local traffic where you can capture some of those people and get them to our clients' websites.
Mm-hmm. A lead comes in, and you're helping the client design
a landing page. Yeah, we do that.
Right.
It depends on the client, on what their marketing goals are.
Right.
Sometimes it's more branding. There's some real estate agents we have as clients where they want a lot of traffic to the website of people that are interested in real estate and possibly buying or selling.
Right.
And then there's some that want to be hyper focused on landing pages where it's home evaluation, and they want to capture somebody, giving their information and then being able to follow up and turn them into a client.
Right. Cool. So you worked for the city to start Buzz Marketing immediately after your city job?
No, I actually worked for a pharmaceutical software company for 3 years, Catalyst Healthcare, a local, successful company that's still growing and doing some pretty cool stuff actually within North America.
Right.
They're still a client of ours. We do some work with them occasionally. So, and then after that, I started dabbling in some entrepreneurial type of things, and got into becoming a partner in a business called High Roller Games, which produced the Trailer Park Boys board game.
What's that?
It's a board game based on the TV show Trailer Park Boys.
Right.
So yeah, it's exactly like the show. So super awesome. The game did really, really well.
So you helped design this game?
No, my partners at the time. I was brought on to do the marketing for the game, and then funny enough, I was good back then with the offline marketing part of things, and then I decided to get a professional group, Buzz, at the time, to actually do the online marketing for us. And then that's how, over time, I became a partner in Buzz. And then now I'm full owner with two of my partners.
Right. Can you remember the moment when you decided like you're gonna make the leap and join Buzz?
Yeah, it was a tough decision because I was doing I had 3 different businesses going at that time, and I was thinking about things and just making a conscious decision to say I need to focus on one and be able to do that well, and I think I made the right decision. And my other partners, they're doing really, really well too. So I think everybody won in that situation.
Yeah. So was it, I'm just curious, was it a mutual thing, or did you approach them and say, hey, I want to join you guys, or did they approach you?
It was kind of mutual because we had been working together, because I hired them to do the marketing with High Roller Games. So we had all been working together, and it just seemed like the right fit, and I started kind of doing both, and then, the progression happened.
Right. So I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if anybody has hired you to promote a podcast.
No.
But what would you do off the top of your head? I know you can't give me a full proposal.
No, I already know what I'm going to do.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
Well, I think, I've done a few other projects, that I think are similar to this, but I think what I would do for you, if you were to promote this, is to do a YouTube video of some sort promoting the podcast. YouTube has been awesome for some of my local clients. Mm-hmm. People are so starved for local content and local video content that people are actually watching videos that are local, that are almost commercial-like, but they're watching them to the end because it's local. So they're starved for that content. So I think that would be the best thing, is to do a video for you and then run that on YouTube. And I bet you would have people coming to you and saying, hey, I keep seeing you, starting to get a bigger audience online through your podcast. I think it would work awesome.
So you can pay to boost videos, right, on YouTube? Yeah,
it's a little bit different. It's not like boosting on Facebook where you've got a video, some people see it, it's in their feed. Yeah. This way you run it as a commercial. So if they're watching... what they're doing is watching something else, and then it will autoplay. Right. And so you basically have to watch it for 5 seconds, and you can skip it.
Right.
But the thing is, because it's local content, people are watching the whole thing. Like some of the stats are just amazing. One of my clients, 25% of the people that have watched the video watch it to the end.
Right.
And it's over a minute long.
Right.
That's when you've got some superpower of a captive audience that really is starved for local content.
Yeah, and you can see how people are watching for.
Yeah, so it only actually tracks people that watch it for 30 seconds.
Right.
And then it'll give you increments of 25%, 50, 75, and then to the end.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm interested in local people, obviously, but also people on the coast and in Alberta who are considering relocating here.
Yes.
Because, in my opinion, there's so many amazing people in our city. And my biggest fear moving here 7 years ago was I don't know anybody. Like, what am I going to do? How am I going to fit in? How am I going to get to know people? So hearing stories, I think, of people like yourself, who are from here, and the amazing work you're doing, I think that's pretty cool. So if you were thinking of moving to Kelowna, hearing some of these stories, I think might help you come over the edge, right?
I think 100%, because, you get to know the people through the podcast and through, the marketing and through videos. And people are a little bit more mature online where, you can market real estate here, but they also want to know the story of why they're moving here.
Right, exactly.
Kelowna's booming, obviously, but the business community is amazing. Like, I go to a lot of networking events, and the community is awesome. Like people, I bring people to networking events with me, and they're kind of timid at the start. I'm like, just go talk to people. Everybody's so open and welcoming and happy here.
Very true.
And after a couple of events, they're like, I shouldn't have been like that. They're just like, everyone's awesome. It's a great business community.
Totally true. So we could, on YouTube, we could target these ads to, like, how would we know if someone in Edmonton was thinking of moving to Kelowna? Like, can we analyze their search terms, or How do we get those ads placed in the correct?
You can place them geo-target. So a lot of the local ones that I do are ran just in Kelowna, but you can target Vancouver and Edmonton. And you can, the best way to track it is to put, a certain landing page specific to Edmonton coming to Kelowna, and then you promote that on the YouTube video and link that to the landing page. And then if they fill a form out, there's always ways to track things online.
Yeah.
And that's what we try to do in all of our marketing is track, because there's so much marketing out there that's really, it's untrackable. But with Google Ads and YouTube and the stuff that Buzz is doing, we're able to track and, tell you, somebody called you through an ad, or somebody had gone through, clicked an ad and went and purchased off your website, or somebody has clicked an ad and actually walked into your store. So there's some amazing stuff that is quantifiable and, allows me to say that I'm doing my job for the local businesses and making you money. I mean, in the end, it's, it increased the revenues and everybody's happy.
Right. So I guess what I'm getting at is, can we differentiate from the guy in Edmonton who says, I'm never leaving Edmonton. I love scraping ice off my windshields 8 months of the year. I'm never going, versus someone who says, if I could just move to Kelowna, that would be awesome. And he's thinking about it. Can we differentiate between those two?
Luke Mankus is a realtor. He loves what he does. We asked Luke if he had any regrets about moving here in 2011. And he always says, yeah, one regret. And that is, he didn't move here sooner. When Luke came here, he didn't know anyone. He didn't know the neighborhoods or anything or anyone besides his daughter, who was 6 years old at the time. So he knows what it's like. Now, he's an expert and has helped well over 100 single people, couples, families, and investors with their real estate needs in the Okanagan. If you're new to our beautiful city, Luke can help you get connected with great lawyers, dentists, carpenters, landscapers, swimming pool installers, you name it. And whether you're new to Kelowna or not, Luke knows real estate. He can help you find a great property, negotiate a good deal, and hold your hand all the way through the process until the day you get your shiny new set of keys. Luke is known as a no-pressure kind of guy. He's had clients where it took even a year or more to get them into a property. He just doesn't believe in rushing things. On the other hand, when you decide it's time to act, he's diligent, and he'll work day and night until the job is done. Give Luke Mankus a call or a text message at any time, 778-215-4273. Again, that's 778-215-4273. 778-215-4273 to chat with Luke about real estate.
If I could just move to Kelowna, that would be awesome. And he's thinking about it. Can we differentiate between those two?
That's really tough to do, but yeah, you can. I mean, you can put search terms in YouTube and even in Google Ads of moving to Kelowna. If somebody is stuck in Edmonton, they don't want to move, you're probably not going to convince them to move.
Right,
with
exactly.
They know there's other amazing places out there. They like where they're at. I mean, that's why there's people across Canada that.
But if someone in Edmonton is searching like Okanagan wine or something like that,
100%. You will pop up the video. Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
well, cool.
You can target a lot of different things, and YouTube is the second biggest venue for searching online.
Yeah,
and it's watched more than TV is now. So it's a powerful venue, and it's not super expensive now. It's not super
right. It may become That's really cool, and I like audio because a lot of people, they're on the treadmill or they're out running or they're driving. A lot of us commute to work, and when I'm out showing houses, I can't really watch videos, but I love audio. So I've actually got an app that will allow me to listen to a YouTube video without the screen being on, which is pretty cool.
That is cool.
But I think audio is a neat little niche where it's a little bit underserved, I think, because, but I think YouTube video that tells people to come and listen, something you could click through,
I think it would be. Cool. I honestly think it would be effective.
Yeah,
100%. Video is the most effective way of reaching your target audience. You know, Google search ads are good too because somebody is looking for something specific and they want it now, and they look at it. But video is you can't beat video.
Awesome. So do you have a studio? Like, how do you do these videos?
Most of the time, we like to go into our clients' areas. You know, the video has to be real. Almost not overproduced. You know, people want it to be real, and they want to know the people that are running the business.
Right.
So that's what we try to do is just show a real portrayal of the business and why you should do business with them, and then who you're doing business with,
right,
and the benefits of that.
And then you've got links and whatever you're trying to do with that ad. People can click on something.
Yeah. And it all depends on what they, if it's an e-commerce, you want to take them to a certain product and it tells you about the product and why you should buy it.
Right.
A service, somebody wants a certain type of service, they go to a page on a website and it tells them exactly how to do business with them and either to call them or to fill out a form.
Right.
So we try to not only just do the marketing but also build a website that enables you to actually turn that client into a customer. That's the hardest part.
Right.
And that's what we do well at Buzz.
So I know I've seen clickable links on YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Is a phone number clickable? Like if you had,
That's a good question.
Because
I'm going to find that out.
I'm watching a lot of videos on my phone. And if someone said, hey, just call me or send me a text, and I could just press it, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm actually not sure about that. That's a good question. We're fairly new at doing this, so cool. If it isn't right now, I guarantee you it will be in the future.
Right.
If you've thought of it, it's either happened or it's going to happen at some point. Because that makes a really good point. Just like on your phone, if you've got if somebody needs a service, your website has to have a clickable link to that phone number. You click it and you're calling.
Right. Yeah. Because people don't want to get out a notepad and write it down.
Nobody's doing that anymore.
Make it easy as possible.
Yeah. And that's why your website has to be updated and be mobile friendly because, most of your traffic's coming from a phone now. And if you can't click that number, guess what they're doing? Going to your competition.
Yes, exactly.
And that's the stuff we help with.
Do you have minimum size clients?
No, we take small, big clients. We do like, working with established businesses that are doing well, but we want to take them to the next level and blow it out of the water and make them some more money and get them to be more successful. The marketing part is usually the hardest part. You're running a good business, but it's that next level of getting the clients to your website and to turn into clients.
Right. So networking, let's talk a little bit about that. You're kind of famous for being at almost every single event.
I try to be.
I've seen you. I'm not sure if we've met. But.
Yeah, I think we have. I know you because you're famous too. Everybody knows you in town too.
Right. But I think you're at almost every single networking event that exists. Have you always been that way?
Not before I was with Buzz. A little bit with High Roller Games, but over time I learned. The more that I'm out there and, making sure that people see me and meeting a lot of people, that's how we grew Buzz, just networking and being seen, that's marketing 101. If they don't see you, they can't do business with you.
Right.
And it's been great and meeting a lot of really great local businesses and becoming, business partners basically and helping local businesses and networking is, I attribute a lot of the business to just going out there and networking.
Nice. I'm sure you could give us a few tips because I know some people consider themselves a little more introverted and they're like, well, what am I going to talk about? So what are your best tips when you go to a networking event, maybe for the first time? Do you say, hi, I'm a internet marketer?
No, I don't even say that. I don't tell them what I do. I just ask them what they do, and then you're done. You don't have to do anything. You just listen.
Right. So asking questions is a great way to start.
Really great way to start. And so, just the jacket I'm wearing right now, it just says Buzz on it. So a lot of the time I'll ask people, I'm like, what do you think I do?
Right.
And so, it starts the conversation, and then it puts it back on them on talking about it.
Cool.
And then if you're in a group, you've got 3 or 4 different people trying to figure it out.
Right. That's great.
And every once in a while they do.
And that's great because the logo and the name will stick in their head.
Exactly.
To make them repeat it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Any other tips for marketing? Let's say you're a bit of a shy person.
I don't know. Don't be shy. People are so friendly in Kelowna. All the people I brought to networking events with me, I kind of bring them and I'm like, just go up to that group and just ask people what they do. That's the easiest thing, and people will start talking. Everybody's so friendly. Like in the business world here, I found it pretty easy. I am outgoing, so I know I do get that there's a little bit of apprehension. But I was almost the same way when I first started. But I just, you just push yourself to do it, and just know that you will get the return on the networking if you just put yourself out there.
Right. You got to do it consistently, repetitively.
Yeah, consistency is good. If somebody sees you 2-3 times, like I've had some clients, it took me like 3 or 4 years, and eventually they're just like, okay, I'm doing business with you because I've seen you a million times and you must be doing something right, so let's just do it.
Yeah, same with me. Yeah, it can take a long time. For people to let their guard down and feel like they can trust you and can give you money and
100%.
sign a contract with you, right?
So, 100%.
So that's cool. Are you surprised when you see someone new? I mean, you're going all the time. You mostly see all the same people?
No, you don't. Honestly, every single event I've been to, I almost meet at least 2 to 5 people new.
Wow.
Every single event I've been doing for 5 years. So
very cool.
There's almost no end to the amount of business that you can get by networking. It is amazing, and that's what a lot of people have said that to me. Like, I see the same people. I'm like, yes, but what about the other people that you don't know? You're not looking for them. You're seeing the people you know. There's always new people.
Yeah, good point. What are your favorite networking events to attend?
So Downtown After 5 is awesome. Chamber Connects events are great.
They're both once a month.
Both once a month, yeah. Uptown Rutland Business Association, those are good. Westside Board of Trade. So those are the 4 key ones that have done really well for me over the last 4 to 5 years.
Cool.
That I consistently go to.
Yeah.
And then there's the Chamber puts on various events. There's a lot of other networking, and Accelerate Okanagan puts on a lot of different events.
Yeah. Collab does also. I don't know if you've heard of Collab, but they
Collab.
But they have like Friday afternoon
The brews, whatever,
craftery or something like that.
Yeah, I've been to a few of those, so yeah.
So there's all kinds of stuff.
Exactly.
Kelowna's kind of great for that, I think. For the size of our city, we've got so many opportunities.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I also go, there's some networking groups I'm a part of, so BNI, which is, there's, I think, 4 chapters in Kelowna. Really great group to be a part of, and you can check it out for free. There's a free breakfast, and it's been amazing for my business, and I've been a part of it 3 or 4 months.
Great.
Really active group of referrals where people are actively giving and getting in work.
Right. Do you like to read or listen to audiobooks?
I don't read a lot. I do. Yeah, I've been trying to read. Like you said, I like to listen to podcasts. So
cool.
A little bit easier, so I can listen to something when I'm at the gym or if I'm at work. I usually throw something on at the end of the day. Nearing the end of the day, and just kind of listen to something, either sales podcasts or something to kind of help my business.
All right. Cool.
And starting to listen to some of the marijuana industry stuff. I'm really interested in that area. We've done
consumption purposes or marketing
purposes? Marketing purposes, yeah.
You don't have to.
Well, in the end, everybody's consuming it.
Right.
But yeah, I think there's a huge opportunity there, and we've done a lot of websites and know the marketing in that space really well. So we're looking into some things, and it's a brand new industry that has unlimited potential. So
yes.
And there's a symposium next Tuesday, I believe, at the Grand. So that should be pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome.
You can always learn. I mean, there's never ending. Marketing always changes too. Online marketing, it's over the last 5 years, there's, we've done a million different things that have changed or, altered how people even search online. There's a lot of different things that have changed and will always change.
Yeah, definitely. So, Mark, who would you like to nominate to come on the show in the future?
I'd like to nominate Dr. Alana Berg. She's a local naturopath that is also an author. She's a local naturopath. She's obviously authored and written a book, and just about her kind of journey. She used to have MS and does not have it anymore, through some of the techniques and her knowledge.
Wow.
And so what she wants to do is tell people about her life experiences, and then how to kind of bring that into your own life, and not just MS, but there's a lot of different ways to help and become healthier.
Yeah.
And so she's doing a book launch in October, which is going to be pretty awesome. Going to be a lot of people there at the Laurel Building, and I would definitely check it out. And I've read parts of the book. It just came out. I think she got it a few days ago.
Do you know the title?
The Courageous Cure.
Mark, what's the best way for people to reach you if they want to find out more about buzz marketing?
They can go to our website, thisis.buzz, or search Buzz Marketing Kelowna, and you will find us. And yeah, we do a lot of, we do website design, online marketing, everything in production, photography, video, drone work, everything under the sun. And we specialize in real estate as well. So we do a lot of work in that area, which is good that we connected.
Yeah, really great. Thanks, Mark, for your time today. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it as well.